Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It is New Year's Eve today, and I'm doing absolutely nothing. That's the best, isn't it? Billy and I are just going to have a nice, chill New Year's Eve. We may go outside and maybe have a fire in the backyard and just chill, watch some fireworks. I grew up in New York. Fireworks were illegal there. I mean, people still shoot fireworks off anyway, and it doesn't really matter. But here, fireworks are illegal in South Carolina, and the difference is crazy. They're just so easily accessible. Like, they're right up the road that you can just go by. And in New York, well, generally people turn their heads whenever they see fireworks. You have to go out of state to purchase them. So that's like a big difference. But they do go crazy here. Even the people on our block go crazy. So I'm excited for the fireworks tonight, but it's just going to be a nice chill evening, nothing crazy. I did get a little dressed up, just nothing crazy. A blue sweater, my jeans, and I'm not wearing any shoes right now. And it is about 11 o'clock right now. I'm going to have some lunch in a little bit. I'm probably just going to make like a little smoothie yogurt bowl that I love to make. They're so good. And I'll take you along my day today. We're going to do a little bit of reflecting in this video and just enjoy the new year. It is a couple of hours later. Billy and I were just relaxing, enjoying the day. He went off to work for a little bit, and now I'm chilling at home with the kittens. It is such a beautiful day out today. I'm so used to like having New Year's Eve like being frigid and cold, and like since we moved to South Carolina, it's so beautiful here. Last year was really cold on New Year's actually, but this year it is like, I don't even know. It's probably like 70 degrees outside. It's so nice. But I wanted to take this time and do some reflections for the year. 2024, I was looking back at some of my pictures, and I'm not like a picture girl. Like, I just don't really think to take a lot of pictures. If something's happening in the moment and like I'll remember to take a picture, but for the most part, like when things happen, I don't really take pictures. I really love to enjoy the moment and just like live in the moment. So I'm trying to get a little bit better with remembering to take pictures. So I was looking back at some of my pictures, and this summer was probably one of the best summers that I've had. Number one being is that I didn't work every summer for my whole life. Since I was able to, I was working. And this was the first summer that I was like, okay, I'm not going to do summer school. Because if you don't know, in South Carolina, we get paid throughout the summer, and you do in New York, but the money is dispersed a lot differently. If you're not a teacher, let me explain to you how it works, because my family actually always asks questions about this. We don't get paid for the whole year. We don't get paid for 12 months. We get paid for the 10 months that we work, but it's split up into 12 months. It's dispersed over 12 months. So in South Carolina, I get the same paycheck every 2 weeks because it's my annual salary. For the 10 months that I work, the 180 days or whatever that I'm contracted for is split up into 12 months. And that's kind of like how you get paid. Now in New York, it's the same thing, but instead of getting paid your money over the summer, you get a big lump sum at the end of the year. So in June, when the last day of school is, you get what they call a balloon check, and you get all of your money that's left over in one check. So you don't get a paycheck every 2 weeks, you just get everything in a one lump sum, which is nice because it's a lot of freaking money, but you have to make sure you're budgeting correctly so it can last over the 2 months that you don't get paid until school starts back up. So that's kind of a little bit how that is. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to leave them down below and I will answer any questions that you have, but that's kind of like the gist of it. So because of that, I always worked over the summer, but when I moved here, I was like, okay, I'm going to be getting the same paycheck that I'm already used to. Yes, it would be nice to work over the summer, like do summer school and get paid a little bit more, but I don't need to do it because I'm already adjusted to what, like my salary that is coming in every other week. So I decided I needed a break because if you don't know, the year before that, we got married and it was a whole thing and I just needed a break. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to work this summer. I'm just going to enjoy it. I have a bunch of things that I wanted to do at home, and I really just wanted to relax because I had a really rough time last year with my students at my class. So I really just wanted to like decompress and take a break and get back to the joy of teaching for this year. So we did so much. We went to see my little sister for her birthday, so we went back to New York, and that was just nice because I think that was like the first or maybe the second time that we went to New York since we moved. and or maybe it's the third time actually. And it was just really nice. And I just, of course, love my little sister, so I love being there for her. So we did that, which was a nice way to kind of start off the summer. And then after that, Billy had planned an anniversary trip for us. We were together for 10 years in June, and he planned the whole thing. I had genuinely no idea. He texted me one day and told me to come upstairs. So I went upstairs, and he's like, handed me something, I think it was, and was like, we're going on a trip, so you need to start packing. He did not tell me where. It was so sweet. And I think there's probably a vlog of it. And we wound up going to the mountains, which I've never been in the mountains before, but it was during summertime. So it was really nice because I don't love the cold. So I'd rather be in the mountains in the summer. I know this sounds silly, but it is true. So we went to Maggie Valley and in North Carolina, and it was so beautiful. I highly recommend. Such a beautiful place. And we got to do tubing, which I've never gone tubing before, which was so fun. And it was just, the hotel that we stayed in was so nice. It was right on the creek, and it was so beautiful. And every night, like, the people would come out and they'd have like a party. It was like, felt like a little resort. It was just so beautiful. And Billy planned the whole thing by himself, and it was wonderful. It was like a long weekend trip, and it was truly an amazing time for us. We had a great, great, great time. We did that, and it was so fun. And then how many times can I say so? I feel like I just said it a million times. And then after that, for my birthday, Billy's mom's birthday and my birthday are 2 days apart. So we do like a joint trip every year, or we do something joint every year. And we decided to do a trip because they're still living in New York. We're in South Carolina, and they wanted to make it a vacation. So we went to Myrtle Beach, and we stayed at, it was almost like a resort. It was a hotel right on the beach, and it seemed like when you're in Mexico and you have like the all-inclusive hotel and you have the beach and the pool and everything like that. That was pretty much what it seemed like. So it was really, really nice. I was really, really excited about that. And I've never like been to Myrtle Beach like that. Like, we went a couple of years ago and we were just like straight up tourists. Like, we did the whole boardwalk and everything like that. But this was a little bit more low-key. We just relaxed by the pool, relaxed by the beach, and it was so beautiful. So that was also really, really fun. And then in August, I want to say we didn't really do, oh, in August I went back to work. So yeah, we didn't do anything in August. And so our summer was just filled with lots of fun things. We had friends, oh, we had a 4th of July party. So our people from New York came here, and we had a nice 4th of July party. We got to host a barbecue. That was also really, really fun and special. So I hope that we can do that again this year. We got a fire pit. We had friends over like every weekend and roasting marshmallows, making s'mores. It just truly was a great summer. The summer was really, really good. So it was our first summer in our backyard where we have our little screened-in porch area. We have our beautiful backyard. So it was just really nice. And that's kind of like just what I wanted to recap on, was our summer. Of course, the year was great. We had a nice, wonderful year as well. It was pretty, I think the cats are going crazy over there. It was pretty low key, especially being in a new state. We were just exploring a little bit, learning new things about our town, about our city, and things like that. So yeah, overall 2024 was very sweet to us. So I'm excited to see what 2025 has in store. I can't believe I just said 2025. That sounds so weird. Yeah, they're playing with their toys. So sorry if you hear them. I'm just very grateful. There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that with everybody in their lives that people just don't know about. And I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful in general. I'm just very thankful. And so I also just want to, with ending 2024, I want to say that 2024 was the year that I really decided to kind of really do YouTube full time, I guess. I've done YouTube for so long. I have so many deleted videos over the years. And I'm talking like, I think 2017 or 2017, I believe I started my YouTube channel, and not this one, a different one. And I just always loved YouTube. I always love watching YouTube. When I'm done filming this clip, I'm about to go sit on the couch and watch some YouTube. Well, it's been like my whole life. So I've always tried to make videos, and they just never really felt like what I was supposed to be doing. So when I really took it seriously this year, I was very excited, and I just know, like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I know I'm supposed to be a teacher, and I know I'm supposed to be doing this. So it just, I don't know, just, I'm rambling now, but I really am just so thankful for every single one of you. And I said this in my Thanksgiving vlog, and I think in my Christmas one before break. Like, I just truly am so thankful for every single one of you that watches my video, that comments on a video, that likes the video, that shares your stories and interacts with me. That is so special, and it's just so cool. And I really do love chatting with every single one of you. So I love when you comment on my videos, even if it's just like a little heart or something like that. I always comment a heart back or something because it just really makes me feel so special. So thank you all so much for your support, and I look forward to seeing where this channel can go in 2025. And also with my grad school, I'll be finishing that up soon, so also excited to see where that takes me, into administration or some sort of position, different position in teaching. So obviously I'll take you along with all of that, but I just am super thankful. That ends my spiel for today, okay? Right now, I don't really have a plan for the rest of the day. Like I said, Billy went to work, so when he comes back, I would love if we would go outside and have a fire. I'm gonna make dinner in a bit, and what time is it? Oh, it's not even 4 o'clock yet. I'm talking about making dinner. I feel like I've been doing something every day, so it's nice to just do nothing for a little bit, you know, just to get that little rejuvenation. I just came outside. One thing about this neighborhood, it's so quiet. But I just came outside, like I told you, it was a beautiful day out, so the wind is blowing, which is nice. But I've been reading this book, The Last Flight. I don't know who the author is. I'm really bad with authors. But I've been reading The Last Flight, and it's been good so far. So I kind of want to finish that today so I can start a new book tomorrow for the new year. But I don't know, I'm about halfway through, so I don't know if I'll be able to finish today. I probably could if I really wanted to, but you know how that goes. I'm about to actually make some, well, I'm not making anything, but here's what I do. I always have leftover tostadas from whenever I make my homemade crunch wrap, these things. And what I do is I break them up and I make them into little chips where I can dip it into queso. So I just take a bowl, and you guys do not need a tutorial on this, but I'm going to show you anyway. You take out your tostada, and you just break it up into pieces so that you can dip it. So if you're like me and have a whole bunch of tostadas left over, this is what I do. And then I have some queso that I'm just going to dip it in. Also, I'm so curious because it's so different from state to state. In New York, when you buy a car or when you just have a car, you have to pay every 2 years for your registration to renew. And on top of that, you have to do like your inspection and stuff. So there's that in New York. And then in South Carolina, you have to pay a property tax on your car. And I think that is just so interesting to me because my property tax on my new car is $800. And what? How? Why is that a thing? So it's just so funny because my old car was $25 property tax in South Carolina when I had to do that. And now that I got a new car, I got a bill for $800. Over $800. And Billy's car is like somewhere in between because he has a newer truck, but it's not like brand new. So it goes off like the weight of your car, how old it is, and I think like something else. But I just am so curious how it is state to state. And granted, I will say that does even out because you don't have to get an inspection in South Carolina, and there's always something wrong with your car that they want to fix, and all the other stuff. So it does kind of like equal out, and plus our property taxes are extremely low in South Carolina compared to New York, especially on Long Island where I used to live. So it does even itself out. Eventually it's actually probably cheaper here. But I was just very curious to hear what you all do with your cars and how you have to pay and stuff like that. So when you pay your property tax, you also pay for your registration here. So you do get that, like your registration sticker and everything like that. But I was just curious. And also let me know where you guys keep those documents, because when you own a home, I feel like there's just so many papers, and we do have like a paper storage for them, but it's like, when can I throw this stuff out? When can I throw out my receipts and my papers? Anyways, that's my rant. I'm ranting a lot today, getting it all out for the new year. Also, I was just sitting here, again, just reflecting. I'm a big reflector. I always like to think about how I can do better, what I can do. So another thing I was thinking of is, of course, Thanksgiving. A tradition that Billy and I decided to do when we moved into our house was host Thanksgiving every year. Sorry, the cat's food bowl is going off. We've been hosting Thanksgiving. This was our second year hosting Thanksgiving, and it truly just fills my heart so much to have all of our family here, my family and Billy's family, and it just means so much because we don't live in the same state as my family. We actually don't live anywhere close to my family. We're 12 hours apart, a 12-hour drive, and it's just really, really nice that they can come, take the time out of their lives, and come and be with us for Thanksgiving. So it truly is just so special, and I just love that it's a tradition that Billy and I get to do every year, and something, to look forward to, spending time with all of the family. So I'm very, very thankful for that. So yeah, I just wanted to add that in there. And of course, being able to go to New York for Christmas was obviously very special too. So that's enough of my rambles. I did want to give you an update on my car. The woman there texted me and she said that they can't figure out what's wrong with it, which I figured because it doesn't happen all the time. It just happens randomly. So she said basically we can't really do anything until the problem gets worse or if it becomes more persistent. So yeah, I figured that much. I just wanted to do my due diligence and bring it in. At least it's on record now. So if I keep having the same problem, they're going to eventually have to do something about it. But it's not a huge problem because it doesn't happen all the time. But I would just love it if I didn't have to think about that being an issue, especially with a brand new car. But it's okay. There's definitely worse things that could happen. So I'm thankful that they looked at it and that there's nothing wrong with it that they can see. So that's at least good because they ran all the codes and everything like that and a whole diagnostic, and they said that there was nothing that they found. So they started it up a bunch of times. They said they were able to do it multiple times throughout the day and it was fine. So, and they kept trying to set off the alarm. So I guess they were trying to trigger stuff. I don't know what they were doing, but I'm just thankful that at least they were able to take a look at it, and at least it's on record now. So if it keeps happening, I can bring it back and let them know. I recorded it happening when the problem happened the second time, and when I brought the car in, I was like, I have a video of it, and I went to go show them the video, deleted it, gone. I have no idea where it went. I guess I deleted it somewhere along the way. And I was like, never mind, I don't have a video. Not that I think the video would actually help, because it literally doesn't do anything, just doesn't start. So I don't know. So I will go and pick it up tomorrow. I already double checked that they will be there for the holiday, and they will be. So I can go pick it up tomorrow. Well, I could pick it up today, but I don't have time. We didn't have time with Billy going to work and everything like that. So, and she'll be back in her nice little spot in the garage, and we'll be on our merry way. Hopefully this scared her. Hopefully the trip to the doctor scared her and she doesn't want to mess around anymore. I'm going back to relaxing on the couch and enjoying my nice relaxing time off of being a teacher. Shoving up some dinner. For dinner tonight is Taco Tuesday. It is 6:20. I just sat on the couch and just watched so many YouTube videos. So that's on me. That one is on me. So I'm gonna start making some dinner right now. We're just gonna do some simple tacos because Billy's not even here and there's a bunch of leftovers. We still have the sliders from yesterday that I made, and we still have stuffed peppers. So I'm just gonna make some tacos just so we have some of the chopped meat too, which will be good to have. And then I'm just gonna put together, actually probably like a burrito, more of a burrito than a taco. Let's go with that. And that'll be dinner for tonight. So let's go ahead and get chefing. All right, I combined rice, corn, and the beef all together. We're going to make a nice fat burrito. We have the big burrito tortillas with some sour cream, lettuce, and cheese with all this stuff. And put it together, make a yum burrito. That's dinner. It's almost 12 o'clock. It's almost midnight. I took a little nap. We're ready to do some sparklers. We're ready to smooch each other. And we're ready to kiss the cats. Hurry up! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Mommy counting is always off. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Woo! Happy New Year! Yay! Love you. Happy New Year! I wanna be a part of it. New York. Let's go do our sparklers.
Cool.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Are we going in the front or the back?
We can go in the back. Is it cold, you think? It wasn't cold. What does the thermostat say?
35.
That's cold for
Actually
me.
pretty warm. Middle of the night.
I'm gonna wear my parka. Here, we're gonna go do our sparklers. Oh yeah, it's cold out. Oh, they go crazy in South Carolina.
Oh, we got them together. Yeah. And look at your pretty face.
Smooth. Good morning. Happy New Year's. I have my hair slicked back, so I look a little bit like a bean right now. I just don't feel like doing it, and I just got out of the shower, so it's wet. So it is what it is. Happy New Year's Day 2025. It is 9:30 in the morning right now. I just got up. I read a little bit of my book. I'm reading The Last Flight. It's getting really good. I'm almost like towards the end. I think I'm like 80% through. And it is getting real good. So I'm excited to see where it goes. But I think I'm kind of guessing where it's going, but I could be totally wrong because there was already a couple of plot twists where I was like, ooh, didn't see that one coming. So on the agenda today, another nice chill day. I'm gonna go pick up my car. It's ready, not fixed, but they said they didn't see anything wrong with it, so hopefully it stays that way. So we're gonna go pick the car up today, and then I do want to finish my book today, so that is definitely on the list for today. And just have another nice chill day. I'm kind of liking the hair pulled back. I normally never wear my hair up, but I only did it because I didn't want to do it this morning and I have to run out. So I'm kind of liking it, especially with my makeup done. I'm going to cook I keep saying nice, so I'm going to cook a nice dinner tonight. I'm going to make some lemon chicken over rice with some carrots on the side, and it should be very, very yummy. So I'm excited about that as well. A nice home-cooked meal for the new year. Let's get this day started. I just finished the book. It's called The Last Flight by Julie Clark, and it was good, I will say. I didn't love the ending. I don't like when books like jump to like 6 months later at the end of the story and then that's how you get a wrap up. I can't stand that, and I feel like it's just like a cheap way of ending the book. Overall, it was pretty good. I'm not gonna give too much away. Maybe I can give you like the synopsis that's on here so I don't ruin anything. Okay, so the back of the book actually tells you a lot of the premise of the story. So it's about a woman who is in an abusive relationship and she wants to get out, but the man that she's married to is like really high power in the community, and so she plans to leave him by getting on a plane somewhere and having like a whole new identity, and him pretty much like never finding out. Well, that plan falls through and she goes to the airport and somebody's there who wants to switch tickets with her. So they're going to go to different places than they originally set up, and there's a lot more to that part of the story too. One of the planes crash, so it's a whole thing. It was good. I felt like it could have been better. I thought the ending was rushed, and I was waiting for like a moment where it was like, and it just wasn't there. I mean, like there were a few moments where I was like turning the page, like even just before I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see where this is going. But kind of like, I don't know. It was good though. It was alright. I'll rate it 3 stars. Feels like too much, but 2 stars does not feel like enough. I'm gonna rate it 3 stars. Leave any book recommendations down below. Alright, we are off to go get my car. This is the outfit of the day. This set is, I believe, from Amazon. It's super soft and cozy. And then this jacket also from Amazon. Guys, just assume everything is from Amazon, okay? And it's really, really warm. And then I'm just wearing my Ugg slippers with some black socks. So That's the outfit. Let's go get in the car. Hopefully she starts. We got the car back and in business. Like I said, that they didn't really know what to do because they couldn't replicate the problem, which again, I figured they weren't going to be able to, but at least is on record. I tried, and we'll see what happens. Glad that we did that. We picked that up, all good to go. So now I don't have to really do anything for the rest of the day. That was the only thing that I had to actually get done today. It is a while later. Billy and I, again, took a nap on the couch. It's just been really nice to just have some really relaxing days and time and just really enjoy the simplicity and like the nothingness. So now I'm about to edit a little bit of this video. I'll probably have some chips and queso again because that was really good. So that's my update for right now. Like I said, it's just been a chill day so far, so nothing really crazy going on for the new year. I was gonna make a nice dinner tonight, but Billy and I decided we're gonna do it tomorrow because he'll be home a little bit earlier tomorrow, where we can actually like sit down and have a meal. But I'm gonna go ahead and work a little bit on this video, and then